Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the bunker. Here on Face2Face LitTube coming at you. Got an important update. Just broke this news originally from the Washington Post, and then CNN about an hour ago started reporting on it. Michael Cohen, Trump's main attorney, has been raided by the FBI. He had his offices raided by the FBI. And this is just another piece of news that keeps going on in the cycle. First we find out about George Papadopoulos and some of those other guys in Trump's administration getting arrested. And now a raid on his own attorney? And the early word is that they seized documents, the FBI seized documents from the office related to Stormy Daniels, because of course you have the hush money payments to Stormy Daniels, and then also other topics such as Russia. I'm sure they looked into some other things as well, because it's not just Russia and Stormy Daniels. I mean, this administration, there's proof that they have made payments or received money from like other countries as well, not just Russia. So, I mean, Trump has business dealings in Saudi Arabia, for Christ's sake. So it's not just Russia. That's the thing. And even if it was just Russia, I mean, clearly Bob Mueller is putting a lot of time into doing his research on this and looking into everything. I mean, the fact that you still have people denying, from anyone from Geraldo Rivera to Sean Hannity to the rest of those clowns on Fox News to all those people living in the red states that are Trumpsters, they're in denial, man. Because if this was any other president, especially like a liberal Democratic president, they'd be like screaming from the top of the roofs already, like, oh, lock this guy up or lock her up or send this president to prison. But because it's their guy, because it's the Donald that they all get behind and they're all they'll excuse anything away for the Donald. And that's just what this comes down to. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, I've been one of those people on record saying, like, listen, don't read in too much to anything until a final report comes back, until there's actual charges against the president or like high-level people in the administration. Like, until that kind of stuff starts happening, I mean, you can never really know for sure, but it's clear to the average person looking at all this that, I mean, first of all, there is an investigation. There is an FBI investigation into Trump and his team. There's a Russia probe. They're calling it a probe, but what do you think they're probing at, right? I mean, we all know who they're investigating. But I mean, guys, at the end of the day, you got Michael Avenatti, Stormy Daniels' lawyer, coming after Trump in a civil suit. You've got Bob Mueller looking into Donald Trump's administration for a number of issues from Russia to Stormy Daniels or whoever knows what the heck else. He's basically got federal lawsuits and civil lawsuits potentially coming against him. Now, I give you this, Donald Trump has been Teflon Don up to this point. I mean, he's been able to avoid basically getting in trouble for anything. But that could come crashing down like any week now. I mean, honestly, like, do you really think this guy's going to get through his full 4 years and also get reelected? No. Something's going to happen from all this. And maybe charges get brought against Trump and he's able to do something where he like delays the trial so that like he can just keep being president, or he just like pardons everybody that's involved. So I'm not saying that Trump doesn't have some tools in his case to try to mitigate punishment. But at the end of the day, if you think this guy is squeaky clean and like he's not doing anything shady, you need to have your head examined, all right? Like, all this bullshit on Fox News, all this bullshit from Trumpsters, like, no. And this is not coming from someone that voted for Hillary or that even really likes Democrats. But at the end of the day, you gotta call a spade a spade. I mean, there's shit going on that's just like, really? So how much more proof do you need here? I mean, Michael Cohen, the president's lawyer, his attorney, got his office raided. This isn't even just some guy that was in the campaign and was just temporarily there and then they got rid of him. No, this is a guy that is actively serving as the president's attorney.
and he had his office raided by the FBI. You don't think something smells rotten in Denmark on that one? I mean, come on, people. Come the heck on and just realize that this has all just been something in the making. And none of us know when Bob Mueller and the FBI team are finally going to pull the trigger and go through with filing charges. But it's getting to that point. It's getting to that point, and it's going to be real interesting to see how the White House tries to explain this away, because there's no explanation for it. You know, you could make up an explanation for Paul Manafort and George Papadopoulos, but the president's attorney, really? You're going to explain away that one? I can't wait to see what the Fox News pundits have to say about this. But thanks for joining Face2Face on LitTube, getting your political news updates. Go ahead and get this uploaded, but you got comments? You want to call me names? You want to start a conversation? Go put it in the comments section. Let's go, people.